I said at the start of the day, I said the thing that makes Meet Magenta special is kind of everything that everybody that takes part. We set the foundation, the platform, the playground, and we let you run wild. And it's up to you whether you make a mess, whether you make it happy, whether you have a good time. And I think, looking at the social media comments, looking at everything on the hashtags, the chats, the polls, everything across the board, all we're seeing is just the biggest engagement we've had across the board. I think I have about 100 messages to respond to. So there will be a delay if anybody sent me a message. I said, one of the things I wanted you to be was to be excellent to each other. And I wanted you to be really nice and make sure you're really nice to the speakers and to our MCs and to everybody that's been here. And I can see again and again and again, just amazing examples of that all the way through. So an update, I know it's only been 8 hours since the start of the conference, but we've gone from 76 countries to 79. 3 additional countries joined us. We had Mozambique, Panama, and Bolivia join us in registrations during the conference. That's because we've had over 370 people registered today during the conference. 30 people registered in the 10 minutes before Brian started speaking. It gives you an idea of how engaged people have been through the day, how much people have said, oh, that sounds like a great conference, I'm going to go jump in. And it is and continues to be an honor and very humbling to see so many people involved all the way through. I want to thank MCs and Team JH. Team JH, they're all at home today from all over the place, taking part in watching all the wonderful talks. I've seen our internal Slack chats going absolutely crazy as well with different messages and saying how great they all are. And I'm eternally grateful to them. And, we do this ultimately to make them proud and to give them a reason to smile. I thank our production crew. They have solved no end of different things that we have thrown at them, and sometimes literally, sometimes figuratively. They have done an amazing job, and they are, ultimately they're underpinning the quality all the way through. As speakers, it just couldn't happen without them, right? It's I know they're last, but we have to save the best here. So it's ultimately one of those where I said at the end of my talk at the start here that our job today was to stop you multitasking and for you to say, I can't pick which talk's next. I want to attend 3. I want to attend 2. I want to attend 4. And I think judging by the chat, judging by social media, we've done a pretty darn good job of that. Looking at the engagement stats of how many people have been online, how many people have watched the talks, I think we've got there. I think we've done it. Thank you to the speakers. Thank you for all the effort they've put in. Not one bad talk on the entire agenda today. And I think you would have a very, very hard time trying to find the 8 people that were brand new to conference speaking today that had only spoken for the first time. I think you'd have a pretty darn hard job. Continue to be nice to those speakers. Message them, say I loved the talk, send love and praise, because they deserve it, and they deserve absolutely every bit of praise they're going to get as a result of their wonderful talk today. Thank you to the sponsors, of course. They are the reason everything is free. They have allowed us to pay what would seem like such enormous bankruptcy type bills to put everything together today without their support. And they have just been great. I think amazing, huge praise for Akuva, who have just gone above and beyond, and Clavio, who have gone above and beyond. There must have been 12 different people at both companies involved in different aspects trying to put this together. I thanked Brian, and I thanked Peter, and I thanked Sarah at Adobe, who have all done such a great job pulling that together. I'll answer the most popular question of the day. Talks will be online in the coming weeks. Everything's been recorded. Everything has been mixed together, but it's going to take some time to render. It's going to take some time to go through the finer details that you probably didn't notice, but we did, that we want to get right before they're all up on YouTube. You will, as attendees, as registered, all get an email with that, of course. So thank you again. Thank you again. Continue using the hashtag, continue saying thank you, continue sharing that love and positivity in the day. One last thing from me, really. Well, two. Allow me to. One is we are giving away this swag on the JH booth. So my lovely t-shirt you can kind of see popping into frame now and then. to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Meet Magenta UK. There are only 100 of these boxes that exist. There's not going to be any more. We don't have secret t-shirts we're going to give away in a year to pretend that we only printed a few. They only exist in limited quantity, and 10 are available by going to our booth and clicking the I'm interested button, and we'll do a little prize draw and send them out to some lucky people. The only thing for me to say is, I don't know when we'll be back or what we'll be called or how many planets we will have to include in the name to describe the reach of the 140 countries we'll aim for next year. But all I can say right now is that I will see you next time, and I'll see you shortly. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice day.